She taught me how to be a good liar, a very good liar without any conscience. And I'm changing that. I'm trying to be a good person now. I don't want to be like my mother.
On Mother's Day, Gypsy Rose Blanchard posted a now-deleted TikTok video that sparked a little bit of controversy on TikTok, so much so that it has now adapted into a trend. Now, don't worry, if you missed the Mother's Day video, I got it. Here it is.
Hey, so today is Mother's Day, and I wanted to make a video basically celebrating the really strong and wonderful women that I have in my life that have been mother figures to me over the last 8.5 years. I first want to start off by saying I did turn off the comments to this video because I don't want to hear any negative bullshit. If you want to talk shit about me, by all means, I don't give an F. Go do it on your own platform, but I'm not going to see it in my comments. Okay? So there's that. Secondly, it does not go without notice that my own biological mother is not here to celebrate Mother's Day. And what I choose to feel on Mother's Day regarding my own mother is that I think the best of her. I think about the good times. I think about her as not what she did to me, but I think about her as a person. And I think that, was she a good mom? No. Was she the best mom in the world? No. But she was still my mom. So what I choose to feel about her, whether that be guilt, anger, grief, resentment, whatever, that's mine to feel. No one can take away my own feelings about my own mother. And I feel like nobody should be able to have an opinion about my mother except for her family and me, because we were the people closest to her. Everybody else does not matter. But I choose to remember her for the good that was in her heart, that I truly believe was there. I have been working for years on forgiveness, and I hope that she is in heaven, and I hope that to some degree I make her proud of at least some of the achievements that I've made in my life in growing up and standing on my own 2 feet, learning through experiences. Because in heaven, they say that like all mental afflictions, all physical afflictions are gone, right? God makes you perfect in heaven. So if you take away the mental afflictions that my mother had, then I think what's left is a good person. At the end of the day, is a good person. Do I have regrets? Oh yeah, I've got many. But nobody's going to be able to tell me things about myself that I don't already know. So that's what I want to touch base on with my mom is concerned. So I will say a prayer for her today. And I will remember the good that was inside of her, whether that be extremely deep or not. So I'll say a prayer. Okay, moving on to the other women in my life. So my stepmom, Christy, has been like my biggest advocate for my freedom, my growth. Me and my stepmom have a really close bond. She has always stood beside me, whether I made wrong choices, right choices. She might not always agree with my choices, but she does what she can to guide me as a mother figure. And she is just an incredible kick-ass woman. Like, the strength inside this woman is insane. And she has just been so patient with me. God, my lazy eyes kicking today. As you can see, I'm kind of tired. But she's just been a very impactful woman. I feel like I can go to her for advice. I feel like she has guided me in the sense of coming into my womanhood. If I have a question about even the simplest dumb shit, like, I go to her for it. And I'm gonna be real with you guys. Like, I'm not gonna talk a certain way or act a certain way because this has 9 point whatever million followers. I'm gonna be very real with you guys. This is who I am on a daily basis, like it or not. So yeah, Christy has just been like an amazing mother figure to me, and she's going to continue being one to me. And then also there is Ken's mom, Raina. I met Ken's mom in person in 2019. She came to visit me in Chillicothe. This is when Ken and I were still engaged. And she's just been such an accepting person of me. Like, I never thought that I would be accepted and loved for who I am. Like, take Ken out of the equation, like, she still loves me for me. She actually, like, supported me before Ken and I even got together the first time. And she goes to bat for me, like, in lives and social media. Like, she will defend me. She calls me out on if I'm doing something wrong, but she defends who I am as a person. She wants me and Ken's happiness. She's just an all-around good mom that wants the best for her kids. And also someone else that I would like to give a shout out to is Aunt Vicky. So she's not biologically my aunt, but she's just as good as. Like, her and Christy, let me tell you, my God, if I do something that they don't think is smart, I have to hear it from both of them. But Vicky has been extremely supportive as well. And I'm really close with her. I feel like I could tell her anything. So I have a really good group of women in my life to guide me and show me the way. I'm coming into my own as a woman. That takes time. That takes patience. And I'm going to do things sometimes that annoy them. But they're always going to be there to have my back. So they are really, really good mothers. And I hope that when I have kids someday, that I could take a lot from them. And Vicky and Christy and Raina show me the right path of being a mom. But because they've already shown me so much. So anyway, I'm going to wrap up this video because I know it's getting kind of long. But to those women, I love you guys so much. I know that I'm still learning. And I hope that I continue to try and make you guys proud and show you what I can be. Thank you for loving me at a time that I felt unlovable. And accepting me no matter what. Because that means everything to me. So, happy Mother's Day. Lots of love and hugs. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Now, after Gypsy posted this video, a trend started using this sound. So there are tons and tons of people using this sound with Gypsy Rose on Mother's Day. And here's what the sound is.
Take a look around. Do you see her anywhere? News flash. You're not gonna.
Now, besides the trending audio, here's how some other people reacted to Gypsy's video.
Notice that my own biological mother is not here to celebrate Mother's Day.
I wonder why that could possibly be, Gypsy.
I go without notice that my own biological mother is not here to celebrate Mother's Day. I go without notice that my own biological mother is not here.
She's not? Oh my God, Gypsy, what happened? I did not notice. We didn't notice at all.
Is Gypsy Rose that tone deaf? We know your mom's not here. Your case was blasted across the nation as one of the most worst Munchausen by proxy cases known to everyone. We know she's not here because you plotted to take her ass out. Like, duh, she's not here.
Today is Mother's Day, and I wanted to make a video basically celebrating the really strong and wonderful women that I have in my life because I ain't murdered the hell out of them. They have been mother figures to me over the last 8.5 years, ever since I had someone murder the hell out of my biological mother. It does not go without notice that my own biological mother is not here to celebrate Mother's Day because I literally had somebody murder the hell out of her. And what I choose to feel on Mother's Day regarding my own mother is that I think the best of her after I had somebody murder the hell out of her, okay? I think about the good times. That time that Nicholas Godejohn met me at the theater and I was wearing that princess dress and I rolled myself in that wheelchair the hell into the handicap style and he broke me off a little piece of something. And then I also think about after he got done murdering the hell out of my mama, how we made sweet, sweet love. I think about the good times. I think about my mother as not what she did to me, but I think about her as a person. Was she a good mom? Hell no. Was she the best mom in the world? Hell no. But she was still my mom, so what I choose to feel about her, whether that be guilt, anger, grief, resentment, whatever, that's mine to feel. Because I'm the one who talked somebody into murdering the hell out of her and then making sweet love to them in the room next to where her dead body was, okay?
Oh, without notice that my own biological mother is not here.
To Rose Blanchard's video on Mother's Day was both extremely unexpected and also like incredibly heart-wrenching for me to watch. If you haven't seen the video, go and watch the video, but I just like wanted to unpack it a little bit. The whole first half of the video, she's talking about how she, like, even though her mother was horrible, which she definitely was, she was still her mother and she chooses to remember positive things about her. It is shocking to me that she can still find positive things about her, but it's also so wild that she would make that video when everybody remembers what happened. She then goes on to thank the other women in her life, her stepmom, and, wishes them a happy Mother's Day. But it's just such a wild time to be alive that a person who served time for the M of their own mother's mother is like making a TikTok video about it. And listen, I am Team Gypsy Rose every single second of every day because that girl has been through absolutely unconscionable things and lived to tell the tale. But I did not expect to see it on my FYP for Mother's Day. That is for dang sure.
It's always been really interesting to me how Gypsy talks about her mother now. In a way, she almost sticks up for her mother when she does interviews. She has said before that she thinks her mother was portrayed as a monster, but that she wasn't a monster. She just had a mental illness.
So I think that there is this judgment on me that I killed my mom because I hated her, and that's not true. I actually didn't even want her to be killed. I just wanted out of my situation. And I thought that that was the only way out.
Especially since we have learned so much about Dee Dee in all of these documentaries that have come out, how they suspected her of poisoning someone, that she apparently got in trouble with writing bad checks.
Her mom was a little bit like her.
Yeah, her mama too. I mean, every time she had to go to court for shoplifting and all that
She'd
stuff.
go to the washateria, she'd steal the people's clothes. She had stolen how much money from your daddy?
When we first got married, she had stolen, I think it's $3,000 or $4,000 from my daddy.
I think ever since my grandmother died, Dee Dee kind of went off the deep end.
The day that her mom died, Dee Dee was in the house somewhere, and Dee Dee was starving her. Like Dee Dee wasn't giving her anything to eat. I asked her sister, like, I hate to ask this, but you think Dee Dee had anything to do with her mom's death? And she, said, now I wonder. That's how evil she was. Leave your mama dirty and asking for food and not want to feed her.
Yeah.
That's evil.
And how she was treated growing up.
That's when we realized Dee Dee's doing to Gypsy what Mom did to her.
When Dee Dee was born, my mom said that she came along with all these sicknesses, heart murmur and stuff like that.
My mom would always make us go play outside, and it was like, oh, well, your sister's not feeling good. Your sister's got an upset stomach. She's got a headache. Y'all go play outside. Be quiet. Leave her alone,
Dee Dee's mother did the same things to her that Dee Dee would later do to Gypsy.
As she got older, Dee Dee couldn't get excited. Dee Dee couldn't jump around. She couldn't play outside. She couldn't overheat herself.
She was not allowed to assist with chores. If Dee Dee didn't want to do it, well, then she didn't have to because the heart murmur. It was used like a crutch for a long time. But Dee Dee was basically not as sick as it was to believe.
Dee Dee's mother kept her sick to keep her close and have control over her. She would spend the most time with Dee Dee, treating her different from her siblings, and give her everything she wanted, and made sure the attention was always on her.
We didn't get to go to college, but Dee Dee went to college. We didn't get a car when we were growing up. Dee Dee got the car. If you wanted something, you had to go out and earn it. But Dee Dee just wanted it and got it.
Dee Dee was into beauty pageants, and my mama went out and bought her the prettiest dress, the prettiest shoes. She was just all about the attention.
If you guys are interested in the psychology between Gypsy and her mom and just Gypsy in general, a channel by the name Hidden in True Crime did 2 really good videos going over this. I will link it in the description of my video. I highly recommend that you guys go watch those videos and check them out because they did an amazing job. That's all I have for now, so let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you could, please do me a favor and give this video a thumbs up. And if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you on the next one.